All right, welcome back to more Geometry Dash. What were we doing in the previous part? Womp.
Yeah, we were had two different sections last part. We had the sort of flat color modern levels, and then levels that were based on existing ones, and ones that were kind of loosely based on it, but then kind of go balls to the walls.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this next section we have two other clusters. These first three I grouped together because they're some of my favorite levels in terms of their theming. Like they kind of pick a theme and like really explore it really well and keep it consistent.
Mhm.
And then this next section is well, I guess now kind of the loose connection of based on video games. This one isn't really. I guess you could say
Mhm.
it's based on. I'll address that when we get there. There's a
Yeah,
reason I'm ending on that.
we'll get into it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so Glorious Fortress.
Yeah. So this one is castle themed, if you can believe. But yeah, we just kind of go through this little landscape, and the other reason this one stuck out to me is because the creator of this level has a YouTube channel where he basically made like a build series, and
Okay.
in the build series he logs like, oh, here's how many hours I spent building this section, whatever. You want to take a guess as to how many hours this level came out to build?
Enough to
Wild
get a
guess.
paycheck.
Yeah. He put in 500 hours. Yeah.
Do these people have like actual jobs, or are they just YouTubers?
um,
No
I would,
offense.
I would, I would have to imagine they do, but also with like a lot of the details that these have, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them have a bit more free time. But honestly, like
Mhm.
what they make with it is just so worth it. In my like just to
Oh yeah, like I'm not discrediting that.
yeah. I also really like how he kind of like in this section there's like a brief woods section, and he has these birds because the flutes kind of sound like birds. Well, when I die,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, I like the cuckoo clock aesthetic
yeah.
of that.
There is
To
also
like be able to spend 500 hours on not even the entire level, but like just a section of it.
oh no, yeah. There's a
You
lot of
you have
dedication.
to you have to be rolling in banks somewhere else in order to, or be taking a long time to do it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, there are a couple cases. Well, actually, some of that time was also spent because when this was first built, not to get too detailed with how you actually set up some of this, but the way that you make objects move is by putting them in groups, which have like group
Mhm.
IDs. At the time this came out, there was a maximum of 999 group IDs. Now we have about 10,000, but it was only 1,000 back then. And he actually ended up using all of them before he finished the level, so he had to then repurpose some of the existing, which is always just not fun.
Yeah.
So really all that means is like, as we're seeing stuff move here, there's probably elements of the first section that are also moving that we just can't see because they're in the same group.
Okay. Dude, 10,000 different things all moving at once would
Oh
be absolutely insane.
yeah. Plus there's this transition. Crazy. We're almost in the fortress.
We're not even in the fortress yet.
There we are. Grab our little crystal. Plus, a heck of an end screen.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do like how creative people have gotten. Also, I love the Snorlax in the background.
I was wondering if you'd notice it. Oh. But yeah, and it is worth noting, at least for this level, we ended by grabbing a crystal. That's going to be somewhat relevant to another level section. Specifically this one, but we're going. I abridged it with this other one that I really like called Arctic Alpine.
Mhm.
Any guess?
I like the voice crack.
Of Dave.
So you make fun of it again.
Said you stop. I already paid you to stop now. So any guess as to what this theming will be around? I think it's pretty.
Um, a volcano, definitely.
Ah, he got it. No, we are we are in the mountains. But I really do like specifically there's a section kind of toward the end where we're gonna be, well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's something chasing us that I really like. You can probably guess what it is given the theming, but
Well, if I had to guess, probably a Yeti.
okay. I will give the hint that it is not a living thing that is chasing us.
Oh.
Oh shoot.
Oh, is it an
It
avalanche?
might be an avalanche.
I mean, you're up in the mountains. It's either a Yeti or an avalanche. I mean,
Yeah. Pretty much a coin flip. I think I was probably not super vague, but that's okay. Go through this little cave section, skip the spider orbs. And then this ship section, I don't know what it is. It's like, I love how this feels. Oh my gosh. There are also orbs in the ship section, which you don't see every day. You also have to skip these ones, or else
you
you
know
get
what this kind
boosted.
of reminds me of?
What's that?
Celeste.
Yeah, honestly, whoa.
Uh,
So I definitely clicked. I wasn't intending to. It registered a click, and I ended up flying into the sky, which is something that can happen in certain levels where So it's.
and
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
did you not like die or just
So
like?
here's the thing. I would have, because technically the level editor has a limited height, but if you build stuff up there, it'll actually expand for you. So rather than just waiting for me to fall to what the game considers the ceiling, I clicked too fast there too. I just decided to restart, so I wouldn't have to wait.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, that is kind of one of the caveats of this game. Always like having so many mechanics that swap your gravity around. That in
Mhm.
certain custom levels, you can, someone that is used to the main path might not realize that like there's a certain section where you might miss an orb and just fall up until you have to, until you hit the ceiling. Shoot, I also jumped over the bed. All right, I'll focus up for a second. It sucks too because that section I died at was also really cool. You kind of like jump between mine carts. Also
Mm,
very nice.
all uh, Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Watch out for the duck. I had kept noticing it, and it was like we were already in conversation, so I couldn't bring it up.
That's fair.
I mean, it's a duck, so it's pretty great.
There was also a duck in Glorious Fortress, I think, at the start. I think its name is Wubba Duck. I don't know the entire lore behind it or whatever, but like it's enough of a recurring thing that there's also now an icon for it.
Wubba
Oh
duck.
shoot, that was that
Did you
that was
just
fun.
get crushed by
I
the minecart?
Yeah, so that's kind of one of the finicky parts of this level too that I usually have the timing down for. That green orb you have to hit a little bit late, so you kind of scoop into it. But
Mm, yeah, I understand that some people like to mess with the mechanics, but stuff like making sure to click late or early on something is kind of annoying.
yeah, so like that is probably a case of like I don't think he intended for that. Like I think it's just a bug with how that transitions. But I
Mm,
love the rest of the level, so I can like I still like it despite like those little nitpicks.
mhm.
You did also mention the whole like exploring earlier late orb taps. That is it is a thing usually in insane or extreme demons will really focus on that because it's a
Gotcha.
very hard thing to kind of set up or get ready for. All right, here comes our avalanche. Oh my.
Oh, bud.
I had that memorized as a good section. The only thing is because you have all the houses and the trees in the foreground, sometimes they can be a little confusing.
Yeah. The visuals can get in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, plus the section. Oh my goodness! Every time I start talking, it's just the
Because you
section.
take your focus away from playing.
Yeah, I can't parallel process. That's the thing. I thought I had this like level memorized enough. It used to be like before I would stop playing, I'd do a quick round of this because I just really fun.
That's your comfort level.
Oh yeah, it fluctuates, but this definitely was my comfort level at a certain point in time. Close there.
A little bit, yeah.
What am I doing? I thought the minecart was coming up there, and I clicked too early there as well. Okay, not have another asynchronous duet on our hands.
Yeah. I did notice that they don't really show your attempt number.
Yeah. So that's the thing is with that is that now that there's platformer mode, there's some cases where the attempt counter kind of gets in the way, and so you can actually set an option in the level to hide the attempt counter.
Gotcha.
That and sometimes people will actually immediately start the player higher up in the level that's not the ground, just so they can build their own like custom ground and stuff. And so usually, oh my goodness, usually it'll be there. It's just that it's like you don't ever see it because you're never actually where it is. I held too long. It was my bad.
When I first played it and when I did it as a series for the
Mm.
channel.
Yeah, what I do like is that it's kind of designed that way, right? Where it's like designed so it's just single rooms where you're meant to fail and then get slowly better and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that's the thing. Even though it's hard, it was never didn't feel fun to play. I don't think.
There's definitely points that made me not happy, but you know.
Did you do any of chapter 9? Because I assume that's where it would have been.
I played through the main game, and I think I did a little bit of the
Okay.
heart of the mountain, and that's
Yeah.
kind of where I stopped because I just didn't really feel the need to go any farther.
Gotcha. All right. Let's actually get
I
through here
have
this time.
no interest in doing the B or C sides,
Okay.
especially for the series.
Yeah.
God, this is still going.
Yeah. I'm gonna stow away. Oh,
Oh,
that dude. Oh, that train always messes me up. I was worried if I was talking, I was gonna do something dumb, and I was right.
don't lose focus yet.
Yep. So it's up, down, wait. There we go. And we out of there.
All right.
Bang,
Killing
bang.
the Smalls.
Yeah. I was not expecting to struggle on that one either, just because I'm used to it, but we got there.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't played it in a while, probably.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Skeletal Shenanigans.
Yeah. I almost felt obligated to put this one in. It's probably like the most popular level, at least currently. I think still is or whatever. 'Cause, again, just because it's very well themed. The other thing is that the creator that made Glorious Fortress, this guy, we
Jam
grabbed
Attack.
Jam Attack.
Jam Attack?
Yes. He so he made this level where you end by grabbing a crystal, and then he has another level called Cellar Path, which I haven't beaten because I forgot it doesn't show levels. It's view bug, but he has a level called Cellar Path where you collect another gem, and he wanted to make a collection of like I think 7. But after
Mhm.
he built the first two, he made a creator contest to be like, hey, you guys can just build levels that end with you grabbing a gem. I'll pick top 5 or whatever. I think he ended up picking top 10 if I remember. But this was one of those levels. So we'll see at the end. We're also grabbing a gem, and the end screen also uses the same artist, so it'll probably look very similar too.
Huh,
You can
nice.
even see here it's for that contest.
Yeah.
And yeah, this does also have there is some gameplay in here that's randomized that so it might take me some time to get past that section, but it's not too bad. Well,
Or we could just not even get past the first 5 seconds.
that's also an option. I
It's-
it really is the recording curse. I usually just slam through here. But yeah, very much
yeah.
skeleton themed.
It's- Really, I never would have guessed.
Yeah, shocker.
Oh, you were showing me this, I think, the last time.
Yes. Especially just because
Because I
I love
do,
this transition.
yeah. Because I remember seeing all the skeletons.
Yep. Almost missed that platform there. So there's one about to eat the moon.
It's pretty badass, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Plus we're about to meet little guy in here too. This is the oh my gosh.
How did you?
So I think I just barely clicked outside of the dash orb that's in the ground, so I jumped, which is like I've never even done that.
It's throwing you for such a loop.
Yeah, like it is weird to just mess up in ways that I have never done in any attempt. like that. Like that's never happened. Oh. But also that was a very unfortunate spot to perish because we were
Definitely
about to
seems
enter the
like you need
boss
to
fight.
practice talking and playing at the same time.
It is definitely a skill, especially because I think I've already mentioned that like people that stream themselves playing hard levels, usually their attempts where they actually beat them, they're not saying anything, right? They'll talk the first couple,
Yeah.
and then they kind of cool it when they got to focus up.
Yeah, and to be fair, that is just a common thing with a lot of Let's Players and streamers and whatnot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Um, they a lot of the talking tends to happen in between things. They just stop playing.
Yeah. All right, let's actually see if we can enter the boss arena now. There we go. Phase through this ceiling there.
Okay, so do you have Pac-Man or Pac-Man logic? Where
For this section, yes, yeah.
okay,
Very important for the intermediary attacks. Okay. No!
oh, you must have hit it from down below.
I did. I didn't see the one at the bottom of the screen.
Let's hope so. And I assume that this boss fight is just Outlast.
Yes. Most of them are. Holy crap, I should have been dead. I'm sorry. I was looking
Yeah,
somewhere totally different. That's a fluke and a half.
Oof.
There's our gem, too. Let's go get that bad boy. Go to the caves.
Dude, I would be so distracted by what the skeletons are doing. I wouldn't
Oh, I
even be
am.
paying attention.
Yeah. There we go. And again, you'll see the end screen kind of has a similar style, the text and everything, but very
Yeah.
cool.
It was 400.
Yeah.
Honestly, impressive.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they were able to do all of that in 400 hours.
Yeah. I mean, heck, all the boss fights and stuff, and there's even one level I dare not mention that is I think 15 minutes long. It's not done yet, but he's currently clocked in I think over I mean, he's been working on it for like a year and a half. So there's some dedicated people.
Okay. Labyrinth Zone.
Yeah, so
Alright.
we're entering this section that's loosely based on video games. You have a guess on what Labyrinth Zone is a reference to? Yeah.
Sonic 1.
Yes.
The most infamous zone in
Very much.
Sonic 1.
Yeah, so this is a pretty faithful recreation, although, you know, it obviously gives it GD gameplay.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But you did also ask if there was a water section. This is the level that has a water section.
Of course. Probably one of the most infamous water sections in all of video game history is the one they choose.
Big time. And
all that's missing is the water temple from Zelda.
Yeah, and what we'll see here too is they make really clever use of the song, because again, like, I mean, nowadays you can add sound effects to your level, but back like at this point you could only use whatever the song had, and at the end they use it in a really clever way, which is why I like this level a lot. That checkpoint does not do anything, by the way. Purely aesthetic.
I was about to ask.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, I am happy to see that the water doesn't affect your gravity.
That is true. Technically something you could do now. Back then it would have been, you'd have to like build your own system for it, which I also did at one point. But
alright, nice.
You can hear the all too familiar music.
Yeah. Giving me war flashbacks here.
Yeah. Oh shoot, dude, there's no bubbles anywhere. What are we supposed to do? I find that very charming.
What happens if you don't grab that bubble?
You actually die if you don't jump.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually drown.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, very much liked how they used the fact that the song had that theming in there to sync it with what you're doing. Very big fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a very well put together level.
Oh yeah.
Very quick too.
Yeah.
Unlike the actual Labyrinth Zone.
Yes, and also unlike this next level, I felt the need to include it. I'm only going to be doing it in practice mode, because if I tried to beat it official, we'd be here for a very long time. It is a very long level. But I felt the need to show it because it is just a collection of a bunch of video games. Where, every section is built by a different person. They got to pick a video game and build their section around that. So I think it'll be a fun exercise to see what's all in here. First one should be obvious.
I would have laughed if like everybody immediately died.
Yeah.
I would have laughed if like everybody just chose the same
same game. Yeah.
The same game.
There's a lot of Mario, which I think makes sense. Like, I think there's multiple Mario sections, if I remember correctly. A couple mobile game sections.
What is this?
That was FIFA. This is Bendy. Kirby? Yeah.
Yep.
This one should be obvious.
Cake is a lie.
Yeah. You mentioned Minesweeper before. SCP Containment? I've heard of SCP.
Yeah, I don't recognize that one.
Me neither.
Oops.
You good?
Dragon Ball.
Yep, we got Sonic again, but you're controlling as the ball. Tron Intermezzo. This one too. Oh,
the penguin.
That's not solid. There we go.
I think they when they shut it down, they actually made the iceberg tip.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't know offhand.
We're gonna also see a brief Five Nights at Freddy's little intermezzo as well.
Pokemon.
Yep. It is. It's confusing for GD people because there's there's this creator Jonathan GD where like he uses that Pokemon as his profile. That's why it mentions Jonathan there, because like if you know the game, you'll probably be thinking that first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kid Icarus.
That's what I thought this was. Yeah, I wasn't super familiar. Oh, I mean, it says it anyway.
I
forgot. I'm sorry. It's been a long time. Got Angry Birds.
Angry Birds. That would have been a good tie-in if only they had it on Steam.
Yeah.
Metroid.
Oh, here's Crash, I think.
I thought it said Yoshi. Oh, nope, it is definitely Crash. Wow!
That shows up at any time you die. It's fantastic. There's also Cuphead.
Huh, another good tie-in if we were doing that.
Yeah.
No, here we go.
Yes. There's the PVZ cameo. I think this
is Rick and Morty over there.
Yeah, I think it's a couple of Rick and Morty characters. Not sure why they're in the grassy area, but you got Pac-Man. Oh, man, this part's hard to read. Okay.
Just a little bit, yeah.
This is like grimy Mario. Not quite sure.
It's the Mario sections of Subspace Emissary.
Oh, I figured you'd like this too. This was kind of the main reason I wanted to make sure I played it. I'm like, David will get a kick out of this.
A Space Invaders.
Classic. Oh, whoops. Whoops. There we go.
Yeah, try to avoid getting hit.
Yeah. Oh, there is also not really a game, but you'll know this guy too.
It feels like they just put any pop culture reference in there.
That's kind of what it turned into. Plus, this is actually genuinely hard to know where he's gonna fire. There we go.
I missed that last one, but
yeah, me neither. This is a throwback too. You remember Dumb Ways to Die?
Vaguely. I remember the.
Oop.
I didn't really watch it much, but you know.
Okay, yeah, it was the like ad they made. Sorry, ad spot.
Yeah, it was definitely a good call going with practice mode for this.
Yeah, no, like I have beat this level officially, but it's super long.
Yeah.
And kind of unforgiving in some spots. Matter of fact, you'd think this is the end. It's not. We're at like 80%, and it's just like it really feels like an end screen.
A little bit, yeah.
But then we
gotta get our post-credit scene in now.
Right.
What's this supposed to be?
I'm not quite sure. This one I know.
Bomberman.
Yep. Which, it's hard to see, but he is throwing bombs that you have to avoid, and I died, yeah, like right there. I died here so many times in the actual run.
Bomberman, we're supposed to be friends.
It's also just really hard to see what's going on. Here we go.
There is a lot of visual vomit.
Yeah. Like, the Bomberman section specifically is kind of harsh in that respect. But yeah, there you go. Not quite sure.
Yeah. Laughed at that. Got ranked as like a hard rather
than like didn't actually get demon rank. Yeah. Okay. So this.
All right. What?
Yeah, I've been hinting at this one a couple times. It doesn't really tie into the video game one as much, but I think it has a loose tie-in in terms of like. This might be given a little bit away in terms of like low poly 3D.
I mean, N64.
Yeah, well, you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind, so like, I guess going in, you know how we played this level earlier, and you're like, wow, this is crazy, and like it was kind of showing what the new update can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
This level was built before that new update, which is important to keep in mind considering what you're about to see. if the load time isn't enough to give it away, that there's some crazy stuff going on here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the show called Code Lyoko?
I did, yeah. Not all of it, but I'm familiar. Does this kind of remind you of it?
A little bit. Anything like going into a crappy 3D graphic world.
Yep. The craziest part of this all is that, like, there's now a trigger that lets you scale objects. This was before that existed. You were not allowed to scale things.
Oh, jeez.
And he was like, I'm gonna do it anyway. And see, this section would have been better if I had any of these levels included in the playthrough, but...
Well, just see all the cool things that you could play if you download the game.
Yeah, it is a technical marvel.
Yeah.
I don't want to dive into exactly what's going on, but because like the thing is, he made a 30-minute video explaining how he did most of it, which is a really good video. A lot of it's frame by frame. Like he wrote scripts that render and then try to approximate the 3D in the level. It's a whole thing. But
Yeah.
the other thing I want to do to end it is actually play it again in because like this level's got 500,000 objects, which is a lot. Usually you're capped at like 80,000. And so like how do you make a low detail for something like this? And the answer is you can play the same level as if it were built in 1.9. Which I thought was kind of a...
Just like the sheer difference.
Oh, I know. And like the gameplay here is pretty much identical. And you'll even see, so like this is where we had the 3D wave, but now we're all in 2D with the blocks. You'll even see the little portal we went into is this little decoration right here. And then we use the mirror portal and make like we're flipping and going through blocks. You'll even see there's some breakable blocks to mimic the wall that breaks that we go through. Right here. Which I thought this was just such a clever way to handle detail and wanted to give it some love here.
Yeah. What?
This part is different though, where like the other level you don't actually have to play anything up to this point. So there is some even gameplay.
Okay, nice.
And yeah, this text used to be very common because there didn't used to be text objects or anything. But yeah, very cool.
Yeah, that was a really cool episode. A string of levels there.
Yeah, figured I'd definitely end on what, and then also kind of have some some fun with levels that take existing things and kind of reference them and spin on it. So
yeah. So, alrighty. I think that's where we're going to put it in a cut. And I think in the next part, we're going to be doing some of the platformers.
Yeah, we'll be tackling what the game has to offer in terms of official ones, and then we'll be playing a couple custom ones too. Some that I thought were really fun.
Yep. So, all right. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.